Good afternoon, Trader Trev here, doing the end of day review a bit early today, as I don't think I'll have the opportunity to get to it any later than now. But did want to take a look. Was tape reading these trades during the AM session. I was multitasking with another meeting, so didn't take any of these lives, but I was tape reading them. And I just don't like to trade live if I can't give my full attention to it. So here's what we had. We had our market open right here at 9:30, and you can see this green box here is representative of a fair value gap. And if we go over to a higher time frame and we look at, let's see here. Yeah, so we've got a fair value gap here on the 15-minute, and then we've got the order block. And so for ICT traders, this is definitely an area that they would be watching for price to come into the fair value gap. And for us as PowerEdge traders, we look for price to enter gaps or into order blocks, and then look for our setup. So at 9:30, you can see here on the higher time frame 15-minute chart, we came down into the gap as well as reached for the order block. And if we jump over here to our 2000 tick chart where we take our entries, we had an excellent setup. So price came down right at the open, tapped the 15-minute order block. Then we got a nice strong reaction. We broke the 50 EMA, and we've got this power pivot right here. So let me just, so this is a power pivot. We broke above it. We broke above the 50, had our pullback, and then we looked for our entry signal here on the power bands, looked for a strong signal candle, which we got, and then covered at the low. You could have used this low here, but I would have been more comfortable using the primary swing low right here. But up to you. Both trades would have worked out beautifully. This one went on to hit 10.75, so 10 3/4 points on ES. So nice big trade there. Price continues up, and you would have just jumped out of this one, and we got a power trend signal right here. So EMAs are pointing up. We get our power trend with a P2 entry on the power bands, and one flag would have been, we were watching this channel here, right? These two swing highs, is that we are getting near that. But I would have taken this. And so you can see we were stopped out for 5 1/4 points. So still up over 5 points on the day. So 5.5 points after taking this loss. And then we had a nice pullback, had this channel drawn in. Again, we are drawing off these highs. You could have used it off of this low. You could have used this twice, actually. So for this entry, you would have been watching that to see if we came down and tapped it. The fair value gap and order block held, so we didn't use it. But then after that, I would have pulled it down to here. Sorry, I'm fighting back a sneeze today. So there you can see price rejects. We get stopped out, breaks down, retests the power channel, and we've got stacked confluence. And you hear me talk about stacked confluence a lot. Absolutely love when we see stacked confluence. So this black line here is our VWAP. And so we've got VWAP, and we've got this channel working its way up. And you've got our triple green entry on the signal on the power bands. Nice solid signal candle here, and would have jumped in when this candle closed and we took the high out on this candle here. That's your entry targeting 2 to 1. So there would have been another 10 3/4 points. So we would have been up 15 3/4 points on the day, even after this loss. It's one of the beautiful things about the PowerEdge, the 2 to 1, is you can just follow your trade plan, and it over time it absolutely performs well. This one here, we've got another power trend. Again, apologies for the sniffles. I think it's a bit of allergies going on, but here we go. Get a nice pullback. We got GRBs on P1 and P2. We get our signal on P3, and we jump right in when that signal candle closes. Nice strong signal candle. Tuck it below the low here, and that's our stop loss for 5 points. So we're targeting 10, and we're still in this trade. If you jumped in this, you're still in it. You may have been tempted to jump out Here on this, we did see a power pivot reversal pattern, but I wouldn't have taken this just because you're trading right into a power block, as well as this is a 1 hour gap, this green box. If we cut over to the 1 hour chart, it's this gap right here. And so it only makes sense to me that price might want to come back and retest the gap before continuing upward, which is exactly what we saw. If you weren't in this trade already, or if you jumped out early after you saw this and maybe only captured a little bit of profit, then you would have had another chance to jump in off of, you could have entered in off the test of the 1 hour block here, or 1 hour gap. And that entry would have been right here. Okay, so you would have jumped in there. You would have covered at the low there. So this would have been a smaller trade, but yeah, you would have been at 550. So that would have been your trade if you jumped out of this one early because you saw the power pivot reversal and wanted to play it safe. But again, just always go back to your higher time frames and check, do I have a gap? Do I have like higher time frame gaps below us that we might be going to mitigate before continuing our ride upwards? So you've got that. Let's just see if there's anything else here. You've got the another channel retest, and then you've got a big signal candle here. We're pretty high up in the move, so I don't think I would have taken that just because I don't think it would have gotten RR. We do have this daily high up here, which very well could be our objective for the day. So I am going to map it out. We're still waiting for this trade to complete. We've gotten very close both times here, but we failed to take this high, at least as of yet. But let's say you took this channel. This is a second channel test, which is lower probability than first channel test, as we teach in the course. But maybe you took it thinking, we're going to go for these highs, and you'd be targeting 11 points. For me, I would just be front running that, targeting that. So you're still, almost at 2R, 1.86R, which is good. So those are the setups for today. Pretty clean price action. I actually wish that I was able to take these live. But again, I had some other stuff going on this morning I had to take care of and wanted to give it my full focus. But pretty clean price action, very clear signals. You've got 1, 2. This looks like it's going to be possible third. We'll see. If you took this one, that was a winner. So we'll see how these play out. And we've still got lots of day left. I just wanted to get this out there and post it, as I don't think I'll be able to get to one later today. But if you're interested in learning the PowerEdge Trading System, I've got a course link in the description. You can purchase. It's live on WAP. And we've got over, I think, 25 learning videos there, along with our PowerEdge Trading Playbook, which is, over 25 pages, your cheat sheets. You've got, for every one of our setups, you've got very clear illustrations along with our rules, setup and validations, risk management. And so each setup has its own page for that. So you get the course, the video course, you get our checklist and pre-market session prep checklist, and you get the playbook. And so definitely, encourage you, if this type of trading interests you, highly encourage you to check it out. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day. Trade well.